So today's project is the open cavity area that was created when I removed the factory steps. They were similar to those back there. I took those out from up here because it has this drop down step. Really like the drop down steps. I don't know of a reason to keep the added weight, 30 whatever pounds that the steps weigh up here, so I took them off. And although I made a trip this last weekend with it like it is, I don't like what I see. And so I decided I want to fill in that cavity with a piece of diamond plate aluminum. I've had a bunch of scrap pieces of this from previous projects, from other RV mods and repairs I've done in the past. And this was a piece that was left over, and I cut it to size. And I bent a nice radius on it. It's not real sharp because of the thickness of this metal, but it will suffice. And it's going to fit in this cavity right here. So let me get started on that. From the factory, it came with this little rubber trim edge pieces on both sides of this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that on there or not. For the purpose of install, I got to fit this in here first, so I'm going to leave it in place and see how snug my fit is. Well, that's going to be the finished look right there. So I've got 3/4 of an inch inside. I'm trying to decide whether to leave that on or not. I think I'm going to have to modify or trim out the back side of this to get it to fit over that screw, and kind of, I don't know if it's going to hide it or not. That's a little tougher than I thought. There's actually a piece of metal strap inside there. Okay, I did the left side. I've got this right side. Started and ready to install. I just have to get a bit of a gap going in there, so that the slots on that seal edge will go over those heads. That's what I think. Okay, those are on. snug fit. That's what I want. A clean looking edge. So let's back up and take a look. We're good there. There's no edge. All right. Here's my finished look. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Really, you can't tell much on those. You can see a little screw head down there at the bottom. I can touch that up with some spray paint. And on this other side, same thing on that edge of those screws showing. Yeah, that'll be easy enough. So, I'm already liking it. Let's see. Let's see what happens when got plenty of gap there. We're not going to be hitting. It looks good. It looks really good. I'm happy with that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We got other modifications coming up. I got to work on this weekend. I think I'm going to tear into those steps and see if I can make them 3 equal steps instead of 3 different height steps. So stay tuned for that. It'll be coming up.